Welcome to the GAMERamble video review for Regency Solitaire, narrated by me, Darkcloud. As always, the full text version of this review can be found on the GAMERamble website linked below. The TLDR of Regency Solitaire is that it builds on the solid foundation of this addictive card game, but adds enough extra elements to keep you hooked. The game has a romantic storyline, beautifully drawn visuals, and more than enough levels to keep you busy for ages. The challenges start very simple, but quickly ramp up, and you'll need all the ballroom items you can find or purchase to even the odds. Even if the Regency era and casual games are not your cup of tea, you'll find that Regency Solitaire is addictive enough to make it worthwhile. Gameplay receives an 8 out of 10. The game is very addictive and features plenty of extra elements to keep things varied. Graphics receives an 8 out of 10. Regency Solitaire features beautiful visuals for a solitaire title. Sound receives a 9 out of 10. The game features a relaxing soundtrack and good effects, but apart from the intro cutscene there is no voice acting. The overall score for Regency Solitaire is 8.3 out of 10. And now for the full review. Regency Solitaire is, as the name suggests, a solitaire title set during the Regency era in the United Kingdom. It stars Bella, a young girl whose father is set on marrying her off to their wealthy but unscrupulous neighbor. However, Bella has her heart set on a far more suitable match, but since her brother foolishly gambled away the family fortunes, her hopes of a happy ending seems to be dashed. You must use your solitaire skills to help Bella overcome all these challenges and create the ballroom of her dreams to win the heart of the dashing Henry Worthington. As far as solitaire games go, Regency Solitaire has quite an elaborate plot, which provides a nice excuse for all the beautiful backdrops. The game features 20 different chapters set in theatres, music rooms and lavender fields of London, Brighton, Bath and other locations on offer. Short story snippets are played out before the start of each chapter, and then it's down to the addictive business of solitaire. With 180 levels to complete, all with unique layouts, Regency Solitaire definitely does not lack content. It took us about 10 hours to complete everything on the normal mode, although we did go out of our way to get a perfect score on each level. The game follows Solitaire's classic one-up, one-down style, making it easy to pick up and play. For those unfamiliar with the rules, you are given a stockpile of cards to draw from and a mix of face-up and face-down cards displayed on the board. Your aim is to click the cards on the board with the number 1 value higher or lower than the foundation card below. When you can't match any more cards to the foundation card, you draw a new one from the stockpile. The round ends when all the cards are cleared from the board or your stockpile runs out. Regency Solitaire spices things up by introducing some extra elements. For example, you can build up combos by matching 6 or more cards in a row, and there's even an achievement for managing a 35 card combo. It's unlikely that you'll be able to make so many matches naturally though, which is where the jokers and wild cards come in. These special cards are found randomly on the board and stored until you use them. Jokers can be substituted for any other card, while wild cards can be used to fill the gaps for your combos. Later levels increase the challenge by including cards with ribbons that must be matched twice to clear them, and even lock stacks where keys must be uncovered first. Then there are the stacks with regal locks, which can only be opened by matching a specified number of royal cards. Don't worry if this sounds complicated, it's actually very straightforward and keeps things interesting. As you progress through the levels, you earn currency, which can be used to upgrade Bella's ballroom and outfit. The items you buy all have special stats or abilities to make life easier for you. Some increase the chances of finding wild cards, while others provide advantages such as increasing the number of times you can undo your moves. There's a total of 31 different upgrades that you can purchase as they become available. Bella also learns 3 special abilities over the course of the game, which can be the difference between a colossal combo and failing a level. The Cupid power lets you knock a pesky card or 2 off the board, while the Phoenix power burns away random cards. You also get the ability to shuffle all the playable cards on the board, in the hope that they will land in a more favourable position. You have to use these abilities sparingly though, as they take time to recharge. As mentioned, Regency Solitaire can be played in normal or hard mode. The difference is in the task you're given to complete each chapter. For example, in normal mode you might be required to achieve 7 perfect hands, a multiplier of 2.3 and earn 4,300 gold, while hard ups it to 8 perfect hands, a multiplier of 2.5 and a total of 4,800 gold. This means that even if you're a solitaire expert, the game still packs a challenge. The game looks good visually, and proper widescreen support was added after the release, improving the experience. This update added wallpaper side borders to the full screen mode instead of the black bars in the original release. The backgrounds look great, and although they are only static paintings, they capture the era's spirit. After completing a level, you can even set the background of your favorite chapter as your Windows wallpaper from within the game. The various characters from the game are featured as designs on the cards, but if you prefer you can also play with a plain deck. The soundtrack is about what you would expect from a solitaire game set during the Regency era, and features plenty of relaxing classical music. It's a pity that there's no voice acting, as it would have helped to bring the various characters to life, but the sound effects are decent enough. We had no issues with the controls either and completed the game using a mouse. Solitaire is addictive enough, but this game packs enough extra features to ensure you are hooked immediately. The game also features some nice Steam achievements to boost the replay value and give you an excuse to play on the hard setting. If you like Solitaire, enjoy casual games, or want something polished and addictive to play in short bursts, you should definitely check out Regency Solitaire. It hooked us from start to finish and is definitely one of the most addictive examples of the genre. Thanks for joining me for this Regency Solitaire PC review. Remember to like, subscribe and share. Until next time.